Taxman here with episode 86 of our Strategic Command War in Europe with the Total Realism Project mod by Lothos, game against Old Crow Balthazor. This is the July 1st, 1942 turn, first turn of summer. Let's get started. Ha! He's using his planes on partisans. Okay. No push. Interesting. Anything else interesting? No, not really. All right, the Russians get a mech, a fighter, tank buster, a tank, and a garrison. I'll check diplomacy. I don't think anything happened diplomacy-wise. And I do remember some stuff happening with the research, but we'll quickly check. Okay, Russia got a breakthrough in advanced fighters. They're real close to Fighter 3. The US got a jump in naval weaponry. US get heavy bombers too. US got fighters 3. So those need to be reinvested. And UK got a jump in anti-tank, which probably puts them in the lead there. 79, 77, yep, 86. They went from lagging to being in the lead. I could put this guy in the water. Actually, I think I will. The mech, I don't know, I'll probably just put him on a transport. The US is 357. Let's start with this first. So if I do both of these, I won't have any money for anything else. Let's do one. And we'll put him on an ABL. Yeah, I know I'm not going full speed with them. That's okay. All right. Repair you. He's still there. I was beginning to worry. Well, once we start doing some damage to either presumably the Italian fleet, the Reggiana Mariana, won't necessarily repair everything. All right. Yep, I'm going to put him on a long-range transport. UK would like to get long range, but may have to wait. This is a little light-ish. Who needs supply? You do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe probably should send him over here. But all right, who's got less than 9? Nine, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 9, 9. Okay. He's going to go back and help ferry the French units when they become available. We'll go park a couple cruisers here to help with the transfer of stuff. Everything else can pretty much think that's end of the fleet movement. All right, let's take a look at this mess. There's, like I've been, my goodness. Okay. Our current plan is either to land Calais or Calais, Vichy, and or Bordeaux, and just go around, you know, this way, this way, you know, this way, like that, and cut all these fortifications off. Having said that, if all these fortifications are not manned when I want to invade, then the plan will be to bomb the rail lines and invade and just walk over the forts and destroy them as much as I can. But if he's got enough units in here, then I will go this way, and like I said, this way, and cut them off and kill them from behind, or just screen them. And dare them to come out of their fortifications. All right, down here. What do we want to do down here? Well, the first thing might be to kill this mountain unit. Or try to, at least. Okay. Oof. Oof. Well, that fighter's taken 6. My fighter's taken 7. All right, he's down 2. Now I should be at 0. Oh, that stunk. Okay. That's satisfactory. I'm going to upgrade this guy. Oh, that spends almost all the UK's money. The US still has 120. Which I'm thinking is saving just... Or we'll just upgrade the fighter and be done with it. All right. We killed at 10 points. We lost 4 in the tank and 6 in a... It's 10 each. But having... Now, he could kill this tank. He could kill the tank. But then he's going to come out of his entrenchments to do that. So I think I'd live with that. I can't. I mean, I could pull him back. Could pull him back to here. That'd probably keep him safe. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not too worried. The engineer, as long as he doesn't get killed, I'm not too worried about. They're really cheap. They're relative. I mean, engineers. Yeah. Their base cost is really, really cheap. It's just the biggest thing is they take forever. And even if they get destroyed in supply, they'll take a long time to come back. So you don't want to get them killed. And I don't know if I explained this before. The reason I attacked with it, engineers are unique. And they do 2D entrenchment in addition to building forts and stuff. So while they won't do a whole lot of, they're okay. They're not great on. Yeah, see, like this guy is a 6 soft and a 5 hard, and the engineers only a 4-4. But he does 2D entrenchment, so you don't want to. If you can, the best way to deal with it is to soften whatever the entrenchment is. If it's just 2, the engineer can attack and remove it. If it's like the fort, which is 4, I attacked with 2 medium bombers, dropped the entrenchment to 2, and then used the engineer. So he'd take a bit less damage. He did eat the artillery fire, which kind of stunk, but that's okay as long as he lives. And like I said, he's cheap to repair. I didn't get lucky with the bomber. He didn't damage the thing. All right. The UK spent her money. France doesn't have enough money to do anything with. Send him back down here. We're waiting on France to get a headquarters, those two armor units. Their next buy will be the infantry, the motorized, maybe the medium bomber. Oh, yeah, up here. I'm quickly coming to the point where I'm not going to worry too much about this convoy, and I may even shut it down. It's particularly if he's not going to do case blue, then I'm definitely going to shut it down. All right, let's deal with Russia. Oh, that was a lot of money. It's okay. We don't have to push. We don't have to push too hard up here. And like I said, I can steal some units if I really need to. I'd love to jump into there, but I assume he's railed units to prevent me doing that sort of thing. Or I could do this. Yep, see, so like I thought, he's going to be stuck sitting right there. His supply is 1. You can starve him out of that shortly. Same deal here. I'm 100% positive he's got someone in Smolensk. And he keeps attacking me and keep reinforcing. If that means that the train sits there and is nowhere else, that's fine by me. As much as I'd like to attack here, I'm not going to. I thought he'd push down here. Is he building a fort? Yeah. How many of those mech divisions do I have up here? 2. Are you not covered? Oh, that's a mistake. No, you definitely need to be controlled. Alright, I'm going to fly you to here so we can peek at what's going on. If I was going to push, it would be maybe in here against... Is he hiding behind the river now? put the fighter here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna put it over. Oh, I can't put it there. I can put it here. I can put it. I'd like to put it here, but if I move there, I'm wondering if I'm tempting it. I could do this. I'll do this. And I'm going to ground him because he's not controlled yet. I mean, I've got these guys to scout, but he can come down here. And I can take a peek at what's defending this mess. Okay. Well, one of the things I can do, let's operate him up here. Put the garrison there. And this way we can threaten to go around him. And I'd love to replace this guy and use him somewhere else. Alright, let's put the tank buster where would we want the tank buster? We've got tanks here. Yeah, let's put it here. And we can threaten to go around this corner as well without actually attacking. Of course, we're giving away the fact that we've got tank 3s, but all right, research. I think it's time to go spying intelligence. And the reason there is not for tech balancing, but it's just more chances at unit reveals. Okay. That comes in December. I think the Air Force stuff can wait to arrive in spring of next year. Same with him. All right, got enough. Looks like we got enough infantry coming in. 2, 3, 4. Not counting the lights. 5, 6, 7. Not counting 2 or 3 lights. 2 lights. We'll buy one. These and I think we'll save the rest, or still got 4 planes to buy. I'll save the rest. I'm not going to necessarily buy out all these armor before buying the planes, but and certainly not all these motorized. Still going to want some in case of casualties. And eventually we're going to have expensive upgrades. God, I'd almost be tempted just to build another sub to stick here. It's assuredly not worth it. Yeah, we'll save the rest. He's got a lot of firepower here with those 2 artilleries. So I'm wondering if he's going to make a push. Yep, we'll save the rest. And I believe that will be my turn. Yeah, I can move him out. Again, I might push towards Kharkov, because then I can threaten to go either up here or back down here. And I still got a long ways for an amphib, because I started that later than I wanted to. Sending 46, and they're sending 44. So England's keeping pretty much everything, relatively everything they make. All right, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to monkey with the convoy lines this turn. And they're about ready to get fighters. So yeah, that's going to be expensive to redo that as well. Another reason to save my money. All right, let's hit the go button. or 169, 151. Here we go. Engineers. Special operations. Alright, jump in transport capacity. Probably don't need to do any more of that. Alright, 316, 322, and 531. Alright, now my advice for those that died, declare the pennies on your eyes. Taxman out.